Humanitarian agencies like the UN and other affiliated agencies simply refuse to distribute it to the people of Gaza. What is true is that the UN is in cahoots with Hamas. It refuses to distribute food. 9 out of 10 of every UN truck is looted by armed Gazans from Hamas and other terrorist organizations. We know that the drivers of UN trucks are members of the Hamas Union, so that Hamas knows where the trucks are going to be, what's on the trucks, where to loot them.
According to the most recently released COGAT data, on August 5th alone, more than 300 trucks entered Gaza. 300 trucks of aid were collected and distributed. More than 800 packages were delivered from 8 countries. 3 fuel tankers entered for humanitarian needs, and 110 aid pallets were airdropped. President Isaac Herzog, during a visit to Estonia yesterday, called on the international community to stop believing what he described as Hamas's falsehoods.
In the last 2 weeks, Israel has overhauled the entire approach to the humanitarian situation, 30,000 tons in the last week. 30 tons only by airdrops yesterday, let alone trucks. Almost 800 trucks the UN can distribute and is failing to distribute. But instead of that, we see a PR campaign like this one. This is from yesterday by German media. You see a photographer staging Gaza people to show that they are lacking food, whilst there's food there behind them. We ask the world not to fall into the lies, condemn Hamas, and say to Hamas, you want to move on? Get the hostages out.
Why isn't it being delivered? Let's break it down. It is the role of the IDF to get the humanitarian aid into the border of Gaza. From that point on, it is the responsibility of different international organizations, such as the UN, to distribute it to different parts of Gaza. That is their responsibility. Think of it like checking a suitcase into an airport. It is our concern and our responsibility to bring it to the counter, but it is the airline staff's responsibility to deliver it into the next country. Same with aid. We deliver it to the crossing and the border, and then the UN is supposed to deliver it to Gaza.
As you can see, the lies are falling apart. Hamas is responsible for stealing much of the aid. The UN is responsible for not delivering the aid. And as Netanyahu said himself, right now, the food prices in Gaza are plummeting. So it's all working. All this humanitarian aid is going in, is flowing in, and slowly but surely, a lot of the black market sellers, the people that are selling it $400 bag of flour and all these other things that are happening in Gaza, because this is how sick these people are. They're trying to use their own people to profit. Hamas is using any aid that they can steal and then selling it on the black market at crazy prices. Those prices are plummeting because people are getting access to aid through other channels.